Get a chance to unload it. So let's go right now. Action Bronson and Ghostface, they had a little beef, right?
Now, what you think about this?
Okay, so
the
Ghostface said in 95, 96 on the Purple tape that he ain't want shark niggas. He said he ain't want nobody biting his style. He ain't give a fuck about nothing.
Every rapper say
right? But he said that on record.
He said it.
Fuck it in the interview in the magazine. He said that on an album. He said I don't want nobody sounding like
so Action Bronson.
So I was a little shocked that he didn't get at Action Bronson a little earlier.
I was too.
You know, because
I thought I was
the first time I even heard of Action Bronson,
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. Ghost is one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
You feel me? Me too. I was like, oh shit, Ghost got some new shit. Then when I see it,
6 and a half monkeys, 12 9. That's my group.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was like Action Bronson. Then I seen a Viking, one of the motorcycle driving ass motherfuckers. I said, what the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
Boom. Sounds just like Action Bronson.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, just sounds just like Ghostface. Now, but the thing I feel is when you don't pay homage, and they have the Caucasian man has a history of not paying homage.
Tell me.
And the reason they came up with this idea called plagiarism. So they know about being offended when somebody takes your work, scratches you out, and rewrites their name.
You say that, yeah. You get kicked out of a college class for that shit.
Yeah. So I was just highly offended that this guy thought he could get away with it.
How much more time we got?
We got 5 minutes on the nose. I was highly offended that this guy thought he could get away with it, and he would say some ludicrous shit like, "Oh, well, they say shit. They say these things like, "Oh, our voices sound the same." Or instead of saying I stole the man, just keeping it real. You admired the man, probably growing up. So you took his style and ran with it. Probably thought nobody was going to know. But instead of that, instead of saying I admire the man or whatever and paying homage, you try to say some stupid shit like, oh, we got our voices sound the same.
So what do you think should happen to him?
I think that we should boot him out of, I think personally, if he ever won any award, it should be like an asterisk on it. It should be like an asterisk on it. Like a baseball card when we find out they did steroids.
Are you saying fuck Action Bronson?
I'm saying Action Bronson. Yeah, I'm saying.
Let's say it.
Fuck Action Bronson.
Thanks.
I'm saying that.
Yo, just say. I want you to say it one more time.
No, go ahead.
All right, I made it clear. He said that. Now I'ma say. First time I heard Action Bronson, you know what I'm saying? I heard him too, and I thought it was Ghost.
Yeah.
But then it turns out it was this cat. So I was like, and I liked what I heard. I ain't going front. I liked what I heard.
Well, I can't say.
But I'ma say when I found that it wasn't Ghost, and I still kind of like what I heard. I only like what I heard because I love Ghost.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I can see the dichotomy of that.
So to your statement, I would say, if your statement, and it is, you're going on record with saying fuck Action Bronson, right?
I'm saying fuck Action Bronson just on the strip that he has no respect, and these Caucasians have a long history of appropriating our culture.
So what do you think I'm gonna say since we always disagree?
I hope you're gonna agree.
Yeah,
there's no way that you can't. You can't. I mean, this shit goes back to the Egyptians with the Greeks. They stole our culture. They said that they called it Greek philosophy. Then with the Moors, they kicked the Moors out. They called it the Renaissance age.
But hold on. I'm gonna say 2 things. Yeah, on some rap shit, fuck Action Bronson. Fuck your life, Action Bronson. Having said that, my nigga Ghost, stop paying this nigga attention. You're like a demigod in a genre. And when you climb down from Mount Olympus and talk to this mortal, why are you talking to mortals? Don't even speak to mortals. Real talk. Don't even talk to him. Yo, we all know who the fuck you are. We know who you are, Ghost. You one of my favorite ever. Like, ever. Yeah.
I need to talk to Ghost for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm saying, hold on, I'm talking to Ghost. Now I'm like, yo, my man, yo, you have every right to check this little chubby bastard. But like, yo, when you done, be done. Do not climb from Mount Olympus down to talk to this mortal, you know? He's a mortal like you, a demigod in this shit. Salute.
Word. Now, this is what I want to say to Ghost. On some real shit, Ghost, I respect you utmostly in this rap thing. You know what I'm saying? For years to come. You feel me? But I do want to say I was a little bit disappointed that I hadn't heard earlier than prior to him coming out his face disrespecting. You know what I'm saying?
He was being a grown man.
Ghost, yeah, I can see that being.
That's
okay,
why.
we grow older.
Okay. Ghost is grown. He was being a grown man.
Okay, cool.
He was seeing how far this little fucking young scrap was gonna take him.
Okay, that's a way to look at the math. Okay, that's cool. But like I said, nonetheless, I was still kind of at the time and place. I was like, yo, why once I realized this wasn't you, I was like, yo, where the fuck? I was just waiting. I was checking the radio like I know Ghost about to bomb him. Even now, I'm waiting for Ghost to bomb him. Just to let them niggas know, like, you ain't losing. Did you ever hear one from Supreme Clientele?
Yeah, but Ghost,
come on.
And I'm gonna say
CMF niggas.
But Ghost deals with sciences and he deals with real life. Now I'm gonna get into the real nigga shit. Ghost deals with science and real life. Like, whatever Ghost is doing in his real life, that's what he's doing in his real life. And this, I don't know if this is a fact. I'm gonna go ahead and believe that the reason Ghost ain't approached this chubby nigga to begin with is because, like, Ghost, I gotta feel like Ghost is like, yo, nigga, I'm Ghost.
I understand that, but see, in this time of age,
I don't gotta approach you before. He don't have to approach you until he's ready.
I wanna say this. I wanna say this about that statement. To piggyback, what I wanna say is Chuck Berry thought he was Chuck Berry. Little Richard thought he was Little Richard until Elvis Presley stuck in the back of the hall, watched them niggas, stole their style, seen they dance move, watched the way they slick their hair back, played the guitar, you know what I'm saying?
It's good when it happens.
And then, yeah, because they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
That's not why it's good when it happens.
Hold on, let me finish. But when they said this man was the king of rock and roll,
they bastardized
then
everything.
they went even further and tried to say that they will have us think that we had no involvement in the creation of rock and roll. In the creation of rock and roll, they try to make it seem like we don't have no part to that. And so that's why we gotta check niggas from the door, because they have too many years been doing this shit to us.
And that's why on that level, on a musical genre level, I feel Ghostface checking them. On a grown man level, I feel why it took Ghostface so long to check him. But on a grown man level too, I saw Ghostface checking him. And I'm also like, I'm watching Ghost and I'm like, Ghost, yo, you a legend. You a legend. Like it shouldn't be any more than a few comments. Like, yo, after that, like when it gets too much, it's like Ghost, like, nah, I don't give him that energy.
No, but I respect that Ghost didn't accept his apology.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Because he did some fake man shit.
I wouldn't either.
He gave Ghost an apology, right, on Twitter, and then erased it. That's some sucker shit. That means your apology is null and void. You ain't really apologize. And for that, if Ghost get at you, he get at you, my nigga.
Now here's
you know
what
we gotta get back to when we was punching niggas in the face for disrespecting our culture. Real talk. No, these niggas disrespecting our culture. You feel me? And we gotta get back to punching niggas in the face, shooting up the club. Why? We gotta get back on this ignorant shit. Because that's what happens when they appropriate your culture.
You're wild. You're wild.
Like this real shit, and I take it personal. Now, you a rapper. You put an album together.
Yeah.
How would you feel if a fake ass motherfucking Haku, we ain't even gonna put it on no color. He could be any color. He could be motherfucking Barney Rubbles, and he motherfucking took your style, your whole album, and said, "This is my shit." You wouldn't feel no kind of way?
Yo, I really had it. Honestly, and I'ma say this, and I'm saying, and this might sound crazy to everybody watching.
Yeah.
I've had Jay-Z take a whole 4 bars from me.
But that's an honor though. That's an honor though. Did he just
and it was
took your...
Well,
you need to get at him. Well, let him know how you feel then. If that's the case,
I don't appreciate it, my G. On the one hand, it's like, hey, and I know the next episode, I'ma tell you which ones you took. And it was an old song. I must have been about 20-something. I appreciate you for looking at me and saying, yeah, that sounds dope, but it's not a stream of consciousness. You took my shit word for word, but I'm a Jay-Z fan at the same time. Yeah, good for you, but yeah, when I say it, like, yeah, I feel some type of way, and I do.
Holding on to that thought, right? So basically, it's like this. You got a brother named Meek Mills, right? He said Drake don't write his rhyme. Now you being an artist, how do you feel about these brothers not even writing their own rhymes?
No respect.
So
No respect. But that's me as a rapper. That's me as a rapper.
And that's why we asking you your opinion. Because you are a part of this culture.
No respect for cats that don't write their own shit. Because because if funny you ask why, because Jay-Z said it in a song, even though Jay-Z took my shit.
And other people.
Yeah, and other people, Biggie. but I'ma say Jay-Z's smart, and as a visual artist, I'ma say the best visual artists steal from visual artists that came from before them.
He's just shouting big out there when he's rap snatches.
He should. Yeah. But I'ma say this. I'ma say the reason Jay-Z said it, yo, you couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. Like everything I spit, I'll live. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you tried to get me for life rap tax evasion, my books are in order. Everything I ever said, I did. But as an artist, as a musician, I also, there's a part of me that looks at other, like singers and shit. Singers don't have to write their own shit. They can interpret it, and it's a different genre. But because of the genre rap is a whole different thing. You gotta live that shit to kick that shit. So anybody that don't write their own shit, no, I have no respect for you. You're not real. So if Drake falls in this category, like, nah, of course you're not real. You're not real. Okay. And I'll be real with saying this. Every song I ever hear about Drake talking about what kind of niggas he runs with. He always talks about, don't fuck with, because I run with these kinds of niggas. I don't run with nobody. So I like the nigga that's like, I'm old, maybe I'm old school. I like the nigga that's like, don't fuck with me because I'm me.
I'm there by myself. I'm me. Now let me say this though. Right now, I'm gonna go I agree with you as far as being a listener and a student of hip hop, right? Yeah. And rap music, I love it to death and all that, right? But if you come out and you acting all like you live his life, and you claiming that you live his life, and I find out that you don't really live his life, you grew up in Beverly Hills some motherfucker where, and you buying lyrics from niggas,
Tom Hanks son,
and it's that type of shit, right? Yeah, Tom Hanks son. Then I'm highly offended. But I want to say also to give a different twist and from a monetary perspective, I want to say this. Okay, so now like say you rap, right? And you got the charisma, you got the look, you got the production team behind you, you got the big company, or whatever. You know how to do it, you know how to put a song out and it make it a hit, you know how to get everybody paid, all right? I rap too, I'm good at it, you know I'm good at it, but I don't have the look, I don't have the charisma, I don't really want to do all the touring and all that shit. But you say, you know what, me and you in the studio, I kick some shit too, right? You say, yo, that shit hard. I'm like, bro, no niggas ain't gonna buy, look at me, I ain't that, you know what I mean, niggas ain't, you feel me? You like, well look, check this out. I'll spit that shit for you, just so we can get the, cause the world gotta hear it. I'll put my little twist on it, but I'm gonna put some money in your pocket, right? Do you think, would you consider that still being a fake type nigga, or would you look at it as some money shit?
Nah, it's fake type.
Why can't we get this money? Tell me, why can't we get that money? Or should we put a disclaimer on that? Should we put an asterisk on that and say, look, this ain't really my, like, should I come on first and be like, yo, drop the beat, hold the beat, DJ. Listen, this ain't my rhyme or nothing like that. This my man rhyme, but the shit's so hard, I gotta spit it.
Yo, now,
if I did that, would you respect it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now go ahead. What you was about to say?
Because that was a great point you made. Because the one point you made was, why can't we get this money?
Okay.
And we as as people of color in this country, we need to get that money by any and all means possible. So if I gotta, you right, if I gotta spit some other shit, if I ain't got no other opportunity, and somebody said I gotta spit some shit they wrote so my bills are paid so my son can eat, you know what I'm doing. Will other rappers feel me? No. So at first I'm coming from that vibe of other rappers. Would I feel that rapper? No. Do I know the situation? No. Do I think that's most of the situations? No. If a nigga said, yo, this ain't mine, but I'ma spit it, but I respect it, yeah. Because niggas do that.
He ain't being fake about it.
Nah, niggas do that with songs all the time. Like, yo, you know what it's called? It's called a cover.
Oh, okay. That's what they call it, a cover?
It's called, when white folks do it, it's called a cover.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with no covers.
Somebody else say somebody else's song.
Because you said I spit it and put my own twist on it. No, that's called a cover. I love covers.
Okay.
I hate liars, but I fucks with covers. I would do covers, but you know what's a cover.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like if you misleading the people to the point where you got them thinking that you out here doing, living this life, whether it's good or bad, and you really not, you just in it for you just being a vampire to the industry, a bloodsucker to the industry, then I really feel some kind of way about that. But like I said, if you put that asterisk on it, like that baseball card,
how much time we got?
I ain't mad at it. We got. I don't know, but we up to 15 minutes so far.
I want to go completely on because I don't want to give too much more attention to rap. I want to go to I heard earlier today, yo. I don't know if this is true.
Hold on, before we even start that, get your thoughts together.